Special thanks to Dyson for sponsoring this video.
Raven Elyse TV.
Hey guys, what's up? It's Raven, and look at me in a studio beauty video filming setup. It's been a while. I know what you're thinking. Hair straightening, haven't you done that before? But no, this one is gonna be different. And I'm super excited about this video because I am actually one of the first people to get to try the brand new Dyson Corral straightener. I actually got the chance to speak to the Dyson team in person before this product ever launched, and I got to learn a lot about the technology behind it and a lot of the process of developing the straightener. So now I'm really excited to put it to the test. I'm gonna go ahead and get straight into the unboxing because there are a lot of cool features that I want to tell you about. I'm just unboxing all the components. Look at like the schematics, the specs on the side of the box. That's how you know this is legit. So first thing I'll just show you is that it comes in this really nice heat resistant carrying case. So you would tie the ribbon around to secure it, and then you kind of just unfold it. This feels very luxurious, very nice material, and that is how the product comes to you. The straightener is inside, but definitely hang on to this carrying case because number one, it's heat resistant. So if you just got done using it, it's something you can wrap it up in so that you don't have any accidents, but also it is perfect for travel. So it also comes with a stand, very fancy. It's a stand slash like charging port. It just clicks together like that, and you can have this looking nice and cute on your vanity or your bathroom counter or whatever. And then in here we have the actual cord. So I'm gonna go ahead and plug the plug side in, and then the other side of that cord I'm going to plug in right to the back of the charger. Did you hear that little chime? Most straighteners, they just have a plug that's just built in and you plug it into the wall and you use it, right? This is a cordless straightener, you guys. You can use it on the cord, you can use it off the cord. You can use this straightener just anywhere you want to, off of the cord. I think that that is so cool and can really come in handy. Essentially, this Dyson Corral straightener takes only about 40 minutes to charge up to 90%, so it charges really fast. And if you don't want to wait for it to charge, you can just use it on the cord as normal, but you can charge it up, you can take it on the go, you can bring it with you for touch-ups, you can do all types of curling on either side of your head without the cord getting all tangled up or holding you back. You can go around your house and continue straightening your hair while you do other things around your house. Another cool thing is, like I said, it comes with a stand, so you can take the cord and plug the cord into the back of the stand, and then you have a charging port dock holder where you can then, did you hear that little chime again? You can then charge it this way and have it be sitting up on your surface ready to use. So essentially, as you're styling your hair, if you want to set it down in between or you're taking a break, when you set it down, it is also charging in between as well. And if you let it charge up and you take it off of the cord or off of the charging dock, you will get up to 30 minutes of cord-free styling, and that's 30 minutes of actually using it. So if you count the actual time that is running through your hair, not really the in-between time. And the good thing about that too is that it's 30 minutes of true performance styling. Some other cordless straighteners that you may see out there, they don't have the power behind it. Since they are cordless, they're actually not delivering you the same amount of power. It may say that it's reaching a certain heat setting, but it's not really at that certain heat setting. The Dyson Corral, however, does have intelligent heat control, which means that it is sensing the heat and regulating the heat. It actually senses the heat 100 times per second to make sure that it stays at the temperature that it is showing you on the screen. And speaking of heat settings, the Dyson Corral does allow you to choose from 3 different temperature settings. You have 330 degrees Fahrenheit, 365, and 410. But let me show you something that is really different about this straightener. We're gonna get to the actual hairstyling in just a second. I just really want to show you guys this. So you guys know Dyson is the GOAT when it comes to innovative technology, and basically on this straightener you're gonna notice that the actual metal plates right here look a little bit different. That is because these are flexing plates. They literally are able to flex and move all along the whole entire plate. So as I press down on any given spot. It is going to flex underneath my finger on the top and the bottom. And the reason why they created these flexing plates is so that the plates can actually cradle and corral your hair. I don't know if you guys ever noticed with using a traditional flat iron, you're flat ironing a certain section of your hair and the hair kind of falls off the sides, the in-between part of that section, the edges of that section, they're not getting as straight as just that middle main part. That is because of the way that your hair is kind of dispersing and falling out of the flat iron. Since this flexes, it's actually going to basically mold to the shape of that section of your hair. It's going to essentially grip onto it a lot better. And it's not just like the whole plate bounces up and down, it's literally every little piece of it flexes on its own. Because you are gathering your hair with more control and precision, you should be able to use less heat, fewer passes going through your hair, and just have less damage overall because of that. Due to this technology, Dyson actually recommends that you try it out using a lower heat setting than you would normally use, because you will probably see that you don't need to crank the heat up as high. I actually never got the chance to try the Dyson Supersonic blow dryer, this hair dryer that I know you guys have probably already seen. I've always wanted to try this out, so they sent this over to me as well. So I'm going to be using this today, and then I'm going to be going in with the new Dyson Corral to actually straighten my hair. Actually impressed. I heard everybody say how this hair dryer is like 5 times faster than any other normal hair dryer. Like it just works a lot faster. And I was like, how can it be any faster? It's faster. It's actually faster. Like what? And this comb attachment is really nice as well. Drying is done, freshly blown out hair, and I am telling you guys, this literally took me 6 minutes, 6, maybe 7 minutes total to blow out my hair, and it's actually feeling pretty silky already. Peep my gray hair right there. I am impressed by this. I'm impressed by the comb attachment. I'm impressed by how like easy it is to use, and it's smaller and it's quieter. I am impressed by this. I am not gonna lie. Now that my hair is blown out and I already have a heat protectant and serum in my hair, I like to keep the products very minimal when I straighten my hair. I've just learned over the years that less is more when it comes to straightening and getting a very sleek, clean result. You don't want to pile products into your hair, at least not for me, because it'll end up looking like greasy and heavy. So I just applied a little bit of serum, a little bit of heat protectant, and I'm just gonna go straight into flat ironing. I always start from the bottom up, so I'm just going to section my hair. I am essentially going to just follow my normal hair straightening routine, but as I said in the beginning, I'm going to set the straightener to a lower heat setting than I normally would with any other straightener, because I really want to see if I can get away with using less heat, and anything that I can do to prevent heat damage, I'm all for it. I do switch back and forth between wearing my hair curly and straight, but I do tend to straighten my hair kind of a lot, so I'm always looking for ways to prevent heat damage. And it's very user-friendly, very self-explanatory. If you look at these 3 buttons right here, you basically just have the power button, that you press and hold to turn on. And then you have the plus and minus button, which you use to set your temperature. So normally with any other flat iron, I would set the temperature literally to probably its highest setting that it could go to, which is usually like 400, 410, definitely in the 400s. This does go up to 410, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring it down to 365. And it heats up really quickly. There it goes. That little noise lets me know that it is ready. It is at the desired temperature. The other control that you see here is just the lock if you wanna lock it closed. Another thing about this Dyson curl straightener is that it's just very intelligent overall. So it does have an automatic shut off feature. After 5 minutes, it'll beep at you to let you know like, hey, I'm still here, I'm still on, are you still using me? And then after 10 minutes of no usage, it will automatically shut off. All right, let's go ahead and try the first piece. Now, normally I would do the chase method, which is where you take a small tooth comb or a brush or something and you chase it. So you're like combing through your hair as you're straightening just to give like those super sleek results. But I feel like with these flexing plates gathering my hair, I feel like I shouldn't really need to do that. So I'm gonna actually try it without the chase method. I have gotten my hair straightening down to a science. So I'm used to having to put in a lot of work. Ooh, you guys, I'm used to having to like really do a lot of steps to get this, like the silkiness. You saw how I just passed over that. I didn't even go super slow. I didn't chase it with the comb. I didn't take a super small section. I mean, this is my section. And look how straight that just got and like silky. Because getting your hair straight, like that's half the battle, but you wanna see that silkiness. You know, you wanna see that silkiness and you wanna have the movement to it. And that's how you know it's like perfectly straight. And that's like the result that I'm looking for. I'm excited. Okay, so we're not gonna need this comb. I mean, of course you wanna make sure your hair is detangled no matter what. So like comb through it before you start straightening. But I'm not gonna be doing the chase method. And another thing is that I don't have to squeeze the heck out of the flat iron. I don't know if you guys do this with your flat iron, but you feel like you have to like clamp it, like squeeze it hard and like slowly go down to keep the hair in there and make sure it's all getting straight. With this, you can feel it. You can feel the plates flexing around your hair and gripping onto it without having to clamp it so tight. It clamps around and you just slowly go down, you know, moderate speed. Bump the ends if you want. I always like to bump my ends a little bit. It just looks better. And that's another thing. I like the fact that this straightener has that rounded kind of shape to the sides of it. So it's perfect for bumping your ends or actually fully curling your hair. First 2 sections of hair, I'm definitely impressed because let's keep in mind, this is at a lower temperature. I'm doing way less passes over my hair. I'm not having to use the comb. It doesn't have a cord, including the blow drying situation, which was super fast. I think this is gonna be my easiest and fastest hair straightening session that I've honestly ever had. So I'm actually going to be bold and start taking like even bigger sections because it's getting it straight. Like literally, I feel like the flexing plates, the flex technology is doing what it says it's supposed to do, which is kind of gripping and wrapping around the full section of hair so that you're not like missing pieces as you're sliding down. So just to test the limits, I'm gonna take this really big chunk of hair. This is like 4 times as much hair as I would normally do, but I just wanna see. So I'm gonna start at the root and go down. You see how that little piece of hair tried to fall out and it didn't? Pretty good. What I've discovered is that I can take really big chunks of hair It grips the hair really well, it straightens all the hair, and then all I have to do is like go through it once, like pretty fast, and then just go over the ends. Like I literally just took this whole chunk of hair and went over the ends just to bump them under. So I would say 1.5 passes over the hair if you want to count it like that. Not frizzy, no flyaways. It's clearly not missing any hairs compared to, you know, obviously on this side my hair is just blown out, so you can see the difference between. And I know we all have different hair types and hair textures. If you have a different hair texture than me, you might be watching this video like, yeah, well, it's easy for you to say, but I have a different hair texture, so it probably won't work the same or be as easy for me. But at the end of the day, if you're able to use a lower heat setting and do bigger sections, even if they're not as big as my sections, still bigger sections for you, lower heat setting for you, you know, fewer passes for you, whether that means going from 5 passes to 2 passes, you know what I mean? That's still cutting back on the heat damage no matter what. So again, I was able to just kind of run through this, you know, large section of hair, or just like 1 pass on each large chunk, and then all I'm gonna do is kind of take the whole entire chunk and just bump the ends. So I'm just gonna start like halfway down and just go a little bit slower and curve it under. All right, you guys, so literally no more than 30 minutes. I would say 30 minutes tops, probably more like 20 minutes. Of course, I'm filming, so that kind of elongates the time that it takes. But if I wasn't filming, I would say maybe 25 to 30 minutes. That is how long it took me to straighten my whole head of hair. So the process was definitely very quick, a lot quicker than my typical, you know, hair straightening routine. And as you can see, my results are very silky, shiny, very like pin straight, but of course I still kind of bumped the ends a little bit so it would have some movement and body to it, but like roots are straight, hair is silky, smooth, and shiny. Again, I don't put a lot of product in my hair when I straighten it, so this is not like greasiness or anything. You can see it still looks very clean and freshly done, and it's not like heavy or anything, but it just has that shine to it because of the fact that like the hair got so smooth, because that's like the light reflecting off of your smooth hair. If your hair is not smooth, it's not gonna look as shiny. So again, just as a quick recap, I was able to use less heat because normally I have my straightener set on like 400 and above, and I only had this set on 365. I also was able to apply less heat to my hair because I was doing fewer passes over my hair. Normally I go over the same section of hair like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, however many times it takes with other straighteners, but with this one I was doing like 1.5, maybe 2 passes just to really like bump the ends. So, you know, I'm not trying to say that the Dyson Curl straightener just transformed my hair into a totally different like head of hair. It's still my hair, but I was able to get these same results with less heat, less effort, and definitely less time. So again, I spent a long time learning about this product and talking to Dyson about this product. Today was just all about putting it to the test and seeing if it would really give me the results that I was hoping for. And I think my hair literally speaks for itself. I'm super happy with the results. I would definitely recommend this straightener to you guys. And if you guys are interested, you can check it out at Dyson.com. So yeah, simple as that. My hair straightening routine just got a whole lot easier. And that is all I have for this video, you guys. If you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye. Special thanks to Dyson for sponsoring this video.